first started, it was start a business, work it up top. That's the only way to success, you know. And every book I read, that was how they became successful. Right? Every seminar I go to, that's how they became successful. That's what I need to do. I need to start a business, and I need to work harder than outwork everyone. That was the,
Yeah.
you know, that was the goal. And then so I did that for a while. Then and with varying degrees of success and failure, and you know, obviously fucked my first few businesses up, I think, as everybody does, and then had one that was reasonably, you know, reasonably functional, which happened to be in telecoms. And telecoms, just at that time in the 1990s, was booming because mobile phones were miniaturizing. Telecoms markets were deregulating around the world. Hundreds of thousands of people set up their own telecoms businesses. And then, as often happens in a fragmented marketplace, it started to consolidate very quickly as well. Everyone started buying everybody else. So all of a sudden, I found myself in a position where I was speaking to people who were trying to buy my company every week. And the idea of an acquisition had never crossed my mind. I mean, literally, you know, I didn't have enough cash to pay my salaries at the end of the month, let alone go and buy a business. So, you know, it just wasn't even on my radar. But what I realized is that what these people were pitching to me basically was a kind of jam tomorrow type solution to some of my problems, and a way that created a bigger entity. And it, you know, the penny dropped that they didn't have any money either. That, you know, they were probably in the same, you know, they made themselves sound better, but don't we all make ourselves sound better? So you know, that was the first epiphany, and then I basically switched sides of the table and went out looking for a company to buy. And you know, we talked